Good morning, Lou Depot back here again, and this is a simple educational message for our very young kids, the kids that haven't done drugs yet, because you guys that have, it might be a little too late, I'm not sure. But there is a very simple little mechanism that we're born with called homeostasis, or actually it's a homeostatic mechanism. And what that is, I'll give you an example. If you were to eat a candy bar, your body would automatically produce insulin, your pancreas would, to deal with the sugar levels from that candy bar. Or if you were to work out too much where it's warm, your body would start sweating to cool itself down. You don't do it. You couldn't do it. That's your homeostatic mechanism at work. If you were to try to sweat on your own, you would know how much to sweat. Or if you were to try to deal with the sugar levels in your blood, you would know how much insulin that your pancreas should produce. You'd blow it every time. At the same token, when you introduce a drug into your body, this guy is back at work again, and it counteracts that drug, especially if it's an opiate. It'll try to deal with it with chemicals of its own to try to stop the effect of that drug. It wants to stay on that level plane where you're straight. It doesn't want to be high, and it knows that. Every time you do a drug, it'll counteract that and fight it. And it'll do that and do that and do that. Unfortunately, the drug user doesn't say, well, the drug's not doing nothing else for me anymore, so I guess I'll stop. They take more and more or shift to a higher opiate or heroin to get that, achieve that same high. Once you do that, your body will commit a desperate act of self-protection. It will get used to the drug. It'll shift to that next level and get used to that drug. Now, once it does that, without the drug, you're going to feel a disruption. Doctors call that withdrawal. So now you're going to find yourself taking the drug, not to get high anymore, but just so you can be normal, just so you can feel normal like your parents who don't do drugs or your little siblings that don't do drugs. You're not taking the drug anymore to get high. You're taking the drug just to be normal, okay? So once you cause your body to shift to that new level, you've gone down the road to ruining your life. If you're bored, you guys are young kids, don't do drugs. Learn a trade. For 99 cents, you can go to the App Store and buy my app. I type it in Lou Depot, DIY Plumbing, or Plumbing Pro. Any one of them will get you there. For 99 cents, you can get the app and you can learn a trade. Hopefully this helps you young guys, because going down the road to doing drugs, no matter how high you get at the beginning, it never lasts. You're not tough enough. You're not strong enough. Just like you can't stop your pancreas from producing insulin and you can't stop your body from sweating when you get hot, you can't stop it from shifting to protect itself and going to that new level. You can't. You're not tough enough. You're not bad enough, okay? It's going to shift. And once it does that, you've gone down the road to ruining your life, because you find yourself doing the drugs not to get high anymore, but just to try to be normal. All right? I hope this helps. And by the way, this is what the app looks like if you do go to the App Store. I'm sorry. I hope you can see that.